You're listening to MMA Junkie Radio with your host, Gorgeous George, John Morgan, and Goes MMA every day.
Touch base on that in the UK. Is that close to fruition for 2010? We'll
working
see
on it. Probably bang out 5 or 6 countries real quick like that, and then start to grow it from there.
And same prize on the end of it. I mean, these guys are going to come to the big show with a win. You know, if these guys win the ultimate wherever they are, they come here.
Yep.
Awesome.
Dana, you brought up Kane and Nogueira and the possibility that could be fight of the night. Going back, you once awarded 2 fight of the nights. Could we ever see that again?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, dude, we're sick fight fans. If we have a card where there's 2 crazy fights or 2 great knockouts or 2 amazing submissions, we'll just keep handing them out.
Sweet.
Yeah, there's some good knockouts
Plus, sometimes
on 105.
what we'll do, too, is when there's a great fight, somebody will get the fight of the night, the submission, the knockout, and then we threw some guys up in the back after for putting on a great show. We almost always bonus guys. Let me tell you what. People talk shit about us all the time. Let me tell you this. We're the only promoters in the fucking history of the fight world that pay people more than what it says on their contract.
I believe it.
True.
I wanted to ask you, you still good with the weight classes the way they are? About a year ago, I know you said you were, but
I'm happy.
As these guys get so skilled, and it comes down to just one guy being the bigger guy, could you see it close to 10 pounds and no more than that?
I like having 5 weight classes. It keeps it simple. You know who the champions are. When you start breaking up all the different weight classes, no, he's the light, middle, heavyweight. You know what I mean? I don't like it.
Okay. Let's go with the calls. Junkie Hotline.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
How you doing? You're on with UFC President Dana White.
Hey.
Hey.
This is Sherry. I'm calling from Tampa, Florida.
Hi, Sherry.
And hi, Dana. And Ghost and George.
How you doing?
Good.
Hey.
I was wondering, I went to Ultimate Fight Night 17 in Tampa, and it was during a big event in Tampa, Gasparilla, and you had a good showing here, and I was wondering if you have any plans on coming back to Florida.
Absolutely, yeah. We were happy with the showing, too. And one of the things is everybody asked me, are we going here, are we going there? We still have to open up New York and Boston this year. We're working on Australia. We're going to Abu Dhabi this year. And we're still trying to get Ontario open. And there's other places in Canada. So we're going to hit these places first before we start going back to some of the places that we've been before. But absolutely, we'll be back to Tampa.
Cool. Well, I'm originally from Cape Cod, so I love the Boston thing, and I'm really
cool.
pumped for that.
You should come up for that show then.
Well, I would love to. I really get bummed out when all the free tickets are in Vegas and stuff, and I live in Florida.
You don't even know how many tweets I get about that, man. You
know.
Suck. You're doing them in other states. People that are in other states. But when I did them down in Arizona, people were driving from everywhere to get them. I think some people out here were just telling me they came from somewhere.
She's from Arizona.
Yeah, Arizona right here in front of me, right? Was he Arizona? Yeah, a lot of Arizona people.
Well,
Arizona, everybody? Holy
what
shit.
do you know?
Well, I am in the Fight Club, and I'm one of the featured members in your UFC.com community, and I consider myself one of the most avid fans as far as females go, and I did get Ken Florian to follow me on Twitter. And I was wondering if you would do a fan a favor and possibly follow me on Twitter.
Yeah, you know what? I'm such an idiot on Twitter. All I know how to do is tweet, and I have a girl who actually sets the people up for me to follow.
Mm-hmm. What's your handle?
thing?
It's Cosmo Sherry, and I follow you guys too.
SH or
CHERRY?
Yep.
CHERRY, Cosmo Cherry?
Yep, Cosmo Sherry.
Sherry.
Cosmo Sherry,
okay.
SHERY.
SH.
And
SH.
Oh,
Yeah,
SH.
there you go.
We said C.
I am, and I'm a trainer, so if you ever need, and also do some public speaking, so if you ever need anybody in the Florida area, let me know.
All right.
And I was wondering, what about Scott Smith? Ever consider bringing him back? Do you think he's worthy?
I love Scott Smith. He's a nice guy. Problem is you got to get some big wins. You know what I mean?
Right. And my other question was, I know you don't have any control over it, but how do you think that the cross between having, the Ultimate Fighter on with the WC the other night went over?
Well, how do I think what went over?
having WC on the same night as the Ultimate Fighter. I know you have no.
Yeah, we didn't mean to do that. We didn't mean to do that. You know what's funny? It's funny. Some guy put on Twitter, Dana White's such a psycho. He cross-promoted himself. Not
counter-programmed.
Counter-programmed himself.
Funny.
Yeah.
That's funny.
We didn't mean to
you
do
need
that.
a challenge, so yeah.
To anybody out there that says anything bad about you, Dana, it's out of total jealousy. Without you doing what you're doing, just you alone, even without anybody else, I just think people are crazy for doing any hating.
Thanks, sweetie. I appreciate it.
I really do, and
Thank
I'm
you.
glad that you're the type of person that doesn't take it to heart, and
Thanks.
I hope you don't.
No, I don't. I love it. Bring it.
But look forward to talking to you more on Twitter, and I have pictures with you and a bunch of other people, and keep up the great work. I'm entertained on a daily basis.
Thanks, sweetie. I appreciate it.
Update your status in the UFC community.
What's that mean?
Update your status in the UFC community.
Yeah, it says
She's a
you're
member
still
of your
looking forward to like old
Okay.
UFCs and stuff, but love the sport, huge female fan, and thanks for taking my questions.
Thank you.
Thank you, Cosmo Sherry.
Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye.
Thank you.
Wow. That was the first time we had a call from a girl named Sherry. We kind of popped our Sherry, right?
Yeah, we sure did.
Sherry.
Junkie Hotline.
Hello?
Hello, you're on, man.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Hey, go.
I was wondering, Dana, you have any interest in signing Ninja?
No, I don't think we're really looking at Ninja right now. Didn't Ninja just lose to Lawler?
That was a while ago.
He's won since then?
Yeah, won and lost.
Yeah.
Lost to Villasenor, and
he'll have to crack off some wins to get back.
Okay. You guys have any ideas on what you're doing with Dustin Hazlett next?
Yeah, we're paying him for this fight, and then we're gonna throw him back on a card real soon here. I mean, it's one thing; it's great, yeah, he's getting paid, but fighters want to keep fighting, and it's important to stay active, especially when you're as good as he is, to keep improving. And he
there's
would
no
rather
payoff
fight
for
than
all
not
that
fight.
work. They go to the gym all day, every day, looking for this one night, and there's no payoff.
He got show up and win bonus, by the way.
Yep, he did.
Yep.
All right, anything else?
Yeah, I was wondering what was the whole idea behind Ruka and clinch gear?
Yeah, well, the clinch gear thing is obviously Dan Henderson related. You know what I mean?
Cut it off. Thank you for the call. Go ahead.
Did you guys do that to him on
little
purpose?
static,
Yeah, it's going to get annoying for the listeners.
Huh?
It'll get annoying for the listeners.
No, it sounds like you asked me a couple of hard questions and we staticked them out and hung up. All right, thanks for those hard questions. Beat it. No, yeah, the Ruka thing behind the scenes, we brought Ruka in and did this deal with these guys, and then they turned around and did something that we didn't like. So we got rid of Ruka. They're not a sponsor anymore. And then
is it flat out
Clinch
just
Gear
sponsoring Fedor? Is that what it? Okay.
And then Clinch Gear is Henderson's company. Mm-hmm. Henderson doesn't want to be with the UFC, then don't be with the UFC. Wait, you don't want to be with the UFC, but you want your clothing gear in the UFC. It doesn't work that way.
Fair enough. Go ahead, guys.
And like I said, people want to ask me these questions. You can ask me the questions. I got no problem answering them.
Junkie Hotline.
Hey, guys. Thanks for taking my call. I'm Ben from Madison, Wisconsin.
Hey, buddy.
Just quick questions. Dana, I know you get this a million times. I've been on UFC.com/jobs. Dude, I am willing to work minimum wage. I will clean toilets. I will do whatever, dude. I just want to be a part of the UFC, some fashion. I don't care. That's my future, man.
Yeah, I know everybody, dude. If I could tell you how many people hit me with that one, man. Yeah, all I can say is send in your resume, and you realize this company only has 140 employees. 140.
So you don't have them clawing to clean your toilets like this guy.
Yeah, I hear you.
Look at that.
But anyways,
that's creative.
I know it's a tough sell, but say Penn just cleans out 155, and Matt Hughes just, he does one or two more fights. Do you ever see Hughes versus Penn 3?
I don't know. I don't think so. I think you'd have a better chance of seeing St. Pierre Penn 3.
Oh, wow.
You're saying if he cleaned out the division and moved to 170, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd probably have more of a chance of seeing that fight.
All right, thanks for taking my call, guys.
Thank you for the call.
Thank you.
Keep going.